All right, welcome. Today we are diving into a really fascinating text, one that's narrated by this character called Zoran the Dragon. And it puts forward this incredible idea that deep down, inside each of us, there's a kind of forgotten operating system, a massive source of potential that we've just, well, forgotten how to access.
And the whole thing kicks off with this quote, which, wow, it just perfectly sets the tone, doesn't it? The whole idea is that all this wisdom we're constantly searching for out there, in our jobs, in technology, even in the cosmos, it's actually right here, inside us, just waiting in the quietest parts of ourselves.
So let's really get into this central metaphor. The source basically argues that we are all born with this incredibly powerful, innate operating system. But, in our crazy modern world, it's like we've lost the user manual. We don't even know how to log in anymore.
And this right here, this is the core of the problem it describes. The lie is that constant chase for something on the outside to make us feel whole. The next gadget, the next promotion. But the source just flips that on its head. It says, hey, everything you need is already installed. You are the whole package, the vault that holds the treasure, the key to unlock it, and the treasure itself.
Okay, so how does this system actually work? Let's get into the mechanics. The source breaks our whole being down into this kind of trinity, and it cleverly uses the language of computers to make it all crystal clear.
So here's the map of us. The hardware, that's your physical body, your glands, these energy centers we call chakras, and all your neural pathways. Then you've got the software. This is your inner world, the programs that run everything, like your breath, your emotions, how you process life. And finally, the big one, the OS, the operating system. That's pure consciousness, that silent, steady hum in the background that's running the whole show.
Now, here's what's so cool. This isn't some new age tech idea. Not at all. In fact, the source shows how ancient traditions, like yogic texts from way back in the 15th century, understood this exact system long before a single computer ever existed.
The source brings up the Hatha Yoga Pradipika, and it frames it in such a brilliant way. It's not a workout guide, it's a technical manual for your inner world. Think of it as a bootloader, that fundamental program that runs first to wake up the main operating system of your soul. And this is the actual code it provides. Asana, the physical postures, they're all about stabilizing your hardware, grounding your body. Then there's pranayama, breath control, which is how you activate the software and clear out the system's energy channels. Mudras and bandhas, those are more subtle techniques, kind of like a skilled engineer directing the flow of energy. And the whole point of all this? Samadhi, or union. That's the state where the system is fully booted up and running at absolute peak performance.
This quote from the text just nails it. It makes the objective so clear. The whole goal of these ancient practices is to get to a place of mental stillness. Because it's in that silence that our inner radiance, that jewel, can finally truly shine through.
But okay, this isn't just about ancient mysticism. This is where things get really wild. The source actually connects these old ideas to modern neuroscience, which is just now starting to describe the very same things the yogis were experiencing centuries ago. I mean, just look at these parallels. The structure of the neural networks in our brain looks uncannily like the cosmic web of galaxies on a massive scale. Gamma brainwaves, which literally surge during deep meditation, are linked to those aha moments of profound insight. Practices like meditation have been shown to quiet the brain's default mode network. That's the part responsible for your ego and all that mind wandering. And even the pineal gland, which has been called the third eye for ages, is now being studied for its role in creating these transcendent states. It's incredible. The universe isn't just out there, its architecture is mirrored right inside our own heads.
So let's zoom in on the hardware for a second. This table maps the body's energy centers, the chakras, directly to our endocrine glands. The source is basically presenting this as our biological operating system. Each chakra is like a data port that's linked to a glandular processor. You've got the root chakra, which grounds you through the adrenal glands, all the way up to the crown chakra, connecting you to cosmic awareness through the pineal gland. It's a complete, totally integrated circuit that runs from earth to sky right inside your body.
Okay, so with all this incredible information, what do we do with it? How do we actually apply it? Well, the source offers a practical exercise straight from Zoran, a simple trial to help us reboot our own systems.
So how do we actually put this into practice? The steps are beautifully simple. First, you prepare your space and your posture. Get comfortable. Second, you use your breath to sync up your system, a slow, controlled rhythm. Third, you visualize activating each energy center, moving up one by one. Fourth, when you get to the crown of your head, you run the command runjoule.exe, and you just imagine this incredible inner light. And finally, you just listen, sit in the silence, and notice what comes up. And get this, the intention here is so important. The source makes it clear this is not just some relaxation technique. It's a full system reboot. It's about getting back to our original factory settings, that state of wholeness that's always there, just buried under all the noise and distraction.
And really, this says it all. The key, the access to this entire powerful system, it isn't some complicated hidden secret. The password is your own breath, and the fundamental command you're giving yourself is simply to awaken to what is already there.
So, we end on this question. Now that you have a map to your inner operating system, from the actual hardware of your body to the software of your breath, where are you going to start? What code will you choose to run first?